Welcome back. It's Terrell with Socialite. We back at it again with another video. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Today, we're going to be talking about my top stock picks. Well, I shouldn't say picks, it's only one. You might be a little disappointed, but I have a plethora of stocks that I can tell you about, but I'm just going to tell you the one that I specifically have been focusing on and the one that I've been dedicating the most energy towards. So I just want to be transparent and keep you guys updated with what I'm actually doing. But you can let those other stock gurus on the internet fool you into buying the stock that they know nothing about, that they had just bought that day, that they did no due diligence on, just to pump it up so they can sell it at its peak and then buy it back once it bottoms out. And keep in mind, you cannot just copy someone else's portfolio and expect the same results. It's too many different variables within it that will make that impossible. You're not going to buy the stock at the same time as someone else. You're not going to have the same risk tolerance as someone else. You're not going to have the same trajectory as someone else. So just mold your own portfolio. I'm only telling y'all about this one specific stock because I did the whole thing of over diversifying my portfolio, buying Apple stocks, ETFs, Facebook, Twitter, anything you can name. I've been there, done that. But what I ultimately did is I sold all of those shares and put it all into Tesla stock. That might sound a little ridiculous to traditional investors, but what I saw was that none of those other companies that I had in my portfolio were performing as well as Tesla has. And the proof is in the pudding, like I say. You can look back on the charts of any company and none of them outperform Tesla. And when I say any company, I mean the companies that I had in my portfolio and any company that is Tesla's competitors. I even did the whole thing of feeling like I missed out on Tesla a lot, so I tried to find other EVs, but the conclusion that I came around to is that none of them are going to beat Tesla. They have too much of a lead. Not only are they an auto manufacturer, but they are a technology company as well. And they are also planning on getting into insurance and solar, and all of their technology and manufacturing processes are in-house, meaning that they don't use anybody else's technology for their own software, nor do they get their exterior parts or anything of that nature from other auto manufacturers. They do everything by themselves. Like Elon Musk says, they build the machine that builds the machine, and no other manufacturing company can say that. They usually outsource. I started buying Tesla last year, and when I first started to, I didn't really know much about the company's fundamentals or anything like that. I just went specifically off of what I knew, which was that renewable energy and things of that nature would take over in the future. And then I just glanced at their graphs and seen that they were growing at a tremendous rate. And once I put my own money in there, that money started to grow at a tremendous rate. So at that point, all I thought was, I need to get more. I need more. So what I then did was scrape together every fucking cent that I could find. Like literally, I did DoorDash, Uber, Lyft, anything that I could to get some extra money just to put towards Tesla stock because I was fully invested mentally at that point. And keep in mind, all of this is going on during the pandemic. I was putting my own health at risk just to secure my financial freedom. But the thing that puts Tesla over the top is their technology aspect. The whole time, while everyone was still focused on creating gasoline power engines, Tesla was developing an autopilot system in which they were collecting data from every car that they had on the road all at the same time. They've been gathering the data to give themselves a lead, so now the other manufacturing companies are going to be playing catch up while Tesla is still innovating. And as you can see, all of the legacy automotive companies are going towards EVs, if you haven't noticed. Tesla is my top pick because that's the stock that originally got me into investing. And once I did a little more research on it, I realized that it was a good long-term play as well. And when I say long-term, I'm speaking in terms of 10 plus years. I don't plan on selling my Tesla stock anytime soon. We're not trying to short the process over here. We in it for the long haul. But best believe I'm going to teach you all some short-term plays as well. Speaking of short-term plays, I believe that Tesla is a great one. Yesterday when I woke up, I was thinking about buying Tesla stock. I saw it at $600, and I always feel like anytime I see a dip in Tesla, it's always a great opportunity for me to buy. I don't care what price it is. From around New Year's, it was at around $8.99. I remember specifically, it was $8.99. And since then, since the market crash, it fell all the way down to $600 on the first of the month. So that was a golden buying opportunity for me. I say golden buying opportunity because I know a year from now, I'm gonna look back at the price I've been buying at recently, and it's gonna look like I was paying pennies on the dollar. And when I saw it at 600, you know your boy had to scoop some up. And 24 hours after that, you can see what it's at. $690 at the time of this video, so approximately $700, meaning that me buying it at $600, less than 24 hours later, those stocks that I bought all increased in value of $100 each. And that $600 mark might sound a little intimidating, but that's why I plugged y'all in with Robinhood. You can buy fractional shares on there, so you don't have to buy full shares of stuff if you want to pounce on the opportunity and take advantage of it. You can buy a tenth of a share, a quarter of a share, it doesn't matter. That's what I did. I started off buying pieces of shares of Tesla and eventually it added up to full shares. Now I have dozens of shares. And you're probably wondering why I'm speaking about it so confidently. That's because the proof is in the pudding. Even with the recent stock market crash and the current lows that they are going through right now, they are still up 500% the past year, meaning that if you put $10,000 in a Tesla stock over the course of the past year, that same $10,000 will be worth $50,000 and so on and so forth. And I do have tons of regrets, but that's just the territory that comes with the market. You're always going to feel like, oh, I missed out here, or I should have done this, or I should have bought this here. Just leave it in the past, man, because that shit will follow you the rest of your life if you let it. But I only have one regret in regards to Tesla stock, and that's not buying more early on. Literally, that's the only thing I regret. Early on, when I had a lot less knowledge about the market in general, I had bought Tesla at the peak of its price point after they had split 5-1, I believe. And after the split, they dipped about $100 or $200. But at that point, it kind of petrified me because I felt like, wow, I might lose everything, this and that. But little did I know, that whole time I was supposed to be buying more because it was sitting around $400 for about a month at this time. It has pretty much doubled since then. And this was only literally like last fall. And I don't want to make it seem like it's all cotton candy and rainbows. Like, there was definitely some struggles, there was some hard times, and there were moments where I wasn't sure of myself within the market. So I just want to put that out there. There were definitely tons of mistakes that I made along the way. Damn, I just thought about it. That's another video. Mistakes to avoid. But hindsight is always 20/20, and everything seems so clear in retrospect. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the content, don't forget to subscribe so you can find yourself back here again. Like the video, comment on it, leave suggestions for other videos down in the comments below. Just let me know what you're thinking. I'm here for it. And I'm out.